Hello, I'm back. It's 3:36 p.m. So, um, this is my short story. It's lame and corny, called CatLand. I mean, I'm at least attempting and trying to get my spirits lift up and trying to be happy. And the perps don't like that. The narcissistic abusers, they say that I'm too negative, energy drainer, and complain too much. And then when I get try to be positive or happy, I get shown for that too. But I'm gonna read this. um, Hi everyone. This will be a short story about cats, since I love cats, and I will be a character in this fiction story. I will use my own name. Here it goes. Two elderly women were sitting on a park bench having a conversation with each other about cats. One of them said that she was wishing she had a cat for her 4-year-old grandson. I butted in their conversation and said, "Hi, I also love cats." And they said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I love them so much, but I'm homeless on the streets." And they said, "What's your name, hon?" I said, "Candy Grandpre." And they responded, "Candy? Is Candy your real name?" I said, "Yes, and I have a twin sister named Brandy." Then they got excited and said that they love twins as much as I love cats. They had an idea for me to go to head over to go head over to CatLand with them and see if I can find a pair of two small kittens that look alike. And then I can keep one for myself while Miss Jeannie Scott takes the other cat to her grandson Scotty. Miss Lurleen Montgomery had us get in the car and forgot that I mentioned I was homeless. So therefore, I can't get a pet of my own. Then Miss Jeannie laughed and said, "Well, I don't know how Scotty will be able to take care of two kittens, but I'm pretty sure he can make it." So we arrived at CatLand, and they described the store to be like Petco or something, but specifically for cats. And Dogland was across the street. This sounds like a children's book or a children's story. But hey, I'm 37 years old. If they say I have a mind of a child, but I have a whole bachelor's degree, a college degree. So, I mean, I'm just, my short stories and fiction books or whatever, or even nonfiction is just different stuff, just different. I'm just a random human being. So, okay, and Dogland was across the street. There was a suggestion box in each store. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. There was a suggestion box in each store about what kind of store everyone wanted to see opened up next, whether it be Ferretland, Turtleland, Iguanaland, Frogland, Fishland, Chinchillaland, etc. And one kid cried because he was surprised that there was no Monkeyland or any land of any animals that you would typically see at the zoo, like Sheepland, Llama Land, or Emu Land. Emu? So sheep, llama, and emu. Sheepland, Llama Land, or Emu Land. Now let me see if I pronounce this properly. Is it pronounced llama or yama? How you pronounce? Because in Spanish, two L's is llama. Like, my name is. Stop. I hate when you're trying to. Okay, so llama. Okay, so they say it's yama. Hold up. Some people say llama and other people say yama. Let me see the pronunciation. Llama. Well, Google says llama. So, all right, I'm coming. Look at me, my sorry ass. I'm just playing. But, at both CatLand and Dogland, people who needed an emotional support animal but couldn't afford one could spend 2 hours a day at either store for free. Also, it was by appointment only and a waiting list. So you might not get to see the animals every single day that they're open. The two ladies were kind of surprised, disappointed, and saddened that the people couldn't spend time with their animals due to COVID-19. And at least we can roam around and shop, but we weren't allowed to pet or touch the cats or dogs. There was this big, obese white cat who kept meowing and was begging to be pet or held. Remember that little cat from about a couple of weeks ago? Even last night, I went outside for a couple of seconds and she wanted to come in, but we're not allowed to let the cats come in here. But that one was trying to come in here. But anyway, so that little cat video, that the cat interrupted my video a couple of weeks ago, that inspired me to write this story. I couldn't get it off my mind. I kept playing it, replaying it. If that's something that made me happy, so there was a big obese white cat who kept meowing and was begging to be pet or held. But that cat was too big and so heavy. Funny how when we went across the street to Dogland, there was a dirty colored, underweight looking miniature schnauzer doing the same thing, crying and whining to be held and pet. I'm wondering if the perps are using directed energy weapons to cause me to yawn. They don't want me to even read this story. Because I did no yawning at all until this video. We went back to CatLand, and I found a brown and black striped cat with green eyes, and also a cat that looked like either Garfield or Heathcliff. More like a mixture of both. Well, guess what? They could have been fraternal twin cats. So Miss Jeannie wanted both of those for her grandson. She asked me to suggest what to name them. They were two females. I'm from New Orleans, and I thought about the Cajun Queen and the Creole Queen both. In real life, there's no more Cajun Queen boat, just Creole Queen. Not sure what happened to Cajun Queen. In 2003, doing temp service work, I worked on both of those, both of those boats. So I named the brown and black kitten Creole, while I named the orange kitty Cajun. Miss Lurleen asked me which cat I think the grandson would like more. I said, I don't know. It's a hard choice for me. After that, they went to buy the two cats. We all laughed and walked out of the store. Yeah, I need to edit that and say that, it was meant that the two cats were supposed to look alike but be two different colors and be considered like, artificial fraternal twin kind of looking cats, you get what I'm trying to say? So, all right, so Miss Marlene asked me which cat I think the grandson would like more. I said, I don't know. It's a hard choice for me. After that, they went to buy the two cats. They're having me yawning again. I know I'm sleep deprived too, but why wait till I'm on camera? They're jealous. The perps are jealous and don't want you to accomplish even the smallest of things. They don't want you to 1 ounce of happiness. But everybody else has a right to be happy doing evil if they want to. And if you tell them repent, they get mad and falsely accuse you of trying to shove beliefs down their throat then when that's not what you're trying to do. Yeah, I'm going to keep bringing it up. So anyway, we all laughed and walked out of the store. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet little Scotty because we had to part ways, and the ladies dropped me off at my homeless sleep spot outside. They told me that if they saw me the next month still on the streets, they would treat me out to breakfast and also pay for me a week in a hotel room. The gang stalking perps must have gotten to them, or they probably forgot, because 3 months had passed and I never heard from or saw those 2 women again. The end. So I'm going to try to do another short story later. I might just, one that I had started working on a couple of weeks ago, I might work on that one. So I don't know when I started on it, but I guess I was last working on it on the 11th. But excuse me. I hate when being a targeted individual, you would proofread stuff, and then you don't realize until after the book is published, it's made like as if you're dumb and illiterate and can't spell. The way they, at the last minute, your stuff gets altered. Like when you type in you type in a YouTube comment, and then just as you press the submit button, that's when everything changed and make it look like you're illiterate and can't spell. You have to go back and edit it. That's highly annoying. So I'm trying to be back in better spirits today, despite what happened this past week. As I said, I'm not allowed to have rest or to be able to relax or take a breather. They made sure I couldn't rest here. And then this week, this coming Thursday, I'm supposed to be scheduled to be back on the streets. That $600 from COVID-19 went to already the 15 days more to stay here. Plus, the rest of the Social Security and SSI money went to me paying my storage bill and my phone bill, food to eat, laundry, and stuff like that. And then, me trying to buy, a couple little bit of clothes and stuff for that job interview that I never got an answer back, So that's, and also, toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that, So I'm going to go for the moment. I'll be back later, and I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.